Welcome back, Devils fans, and there it is. The New Jersey Devils season is officially over. They lose in the finale at home at the Prudential Center to the New York Islanders by a score of 4-1. And, you know, what is there to say anymore? Obviously, cheers. Cheers to all my Devils fans. Tonight, I was in the laboratory doing a little mixing and mashing, looking for a new seasonal cocktail that I will be, serving to my guests at different junctures of the summer, whether it's tailgates or barbecues, whatever that is. So this is a little bit of an orange pineapple vodka situation with little Grey Goose. So cheers to Devils fans. What is there to say, man? We had nothing to play for. The Islanders had everything in the world to play for, looking to clinch a spot tonight. They went out there and got the job done. Before I get into the specifics of the game, while this is the end of our time for the season recaps, I will be here all summer with news, updates, different historical type videos. So if you are a Devils fan, please smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. We're going to be here all summer, although not as frequently. We will be here throughout the summer, bringing you all kinds of interesting Devils-related videos. And if you are a fan, please follow along, share with a friend, all that stuff. Thank you very much. And a 4-1 ugly loss, guys. I mean, I didn't expect us to win. I expected a slightly better performance. But it's a dejected group just looking to get to the finish line here. And, some trends continued on, as in Devils give up the first goal. I don't know exactly what number of games that is. It's probably, I think it's over 50 now for sure. But Devils give up the first goal, and at 12:22, Jean-Gabriel Pageau gives them the 1-0 lead. And then on the power play, about 4 minutes later at 16:52, Kyle Palmieri gives them a 2-0 lead. And at that point, I'm like, game over. What do I even care? I'm sitting there just kind of the reality starting to sink in that this will be the last Devils game I watch or any of us watch for quite some time. And it's honestly depressing. I care about this team more than I should and have for years and years. It is my passion, my hobby, my whatever you want to call it. And so when seasons go like this, it is painful. I've said numerous times throughout the year, this to me is, I've been a fan since 1994. This is the most painful season for me since the 95-96 season when the Devils failed to make the playoffs after winning the Stanley Cup. This is the next biggest disaster in franchise history, in my opinion. Coming off of the season we had last year, setting the franchise record with 112 points, beating the Rangers in a crazy 7-game series. You just cannot follow that up with the season that we had, and I'll get into that in subsequent videos later this week or in the upcoming weeks about different things from throughout the season. But Devils down 2-0 after the first period, and at 3:25 of the second for the final time this year.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Timo Meier, his 28th on the season, assisted by Jesper Bratt and the captain, Nico Hischier. His 28th, cutting the lead to 2-1, and that was it for the Devils on the night. Later on in the period, 11:48, Brock Nelson makes it 3-1 Islanders. That is how the second period ends, and we go to the third, and Kyle McLean at 6:17, son of former longtime New Jersey Devil and at one time Devils coach John McLean. His son Kyle McLean gets his 4th on the season, giving the Islanders the 4-1 lead, and that is how the game ended. The Islanders are playoff bound, and we are bound for the golf course. And it really, we knew this. We've officially been eliminated for a little while now, and it didn't look good for a while, for weeks leading up to this. But there's a different level of finality while you're watching the very last game, knowing that you're not going to watch another Devils regular season game for nearly 6 months. It's kind of a mind fuck, and it's super unfortunate. We deserved much more. The team deserved much more, but it was a cursed season. Fitzgerald really shit the bed, and that's it. Our season's over. April 15th. I would have never in a million years coming into the season thought that this would be the reality for the group and for the fan base. I looked forward to going to playoff games in shorts and, just enjoying the vibes outside the Prudential Center with a couple beverages before heading in, and it's just not going to happen. And so now we look towards next season, and it's going to be a really long summer. we go to the game stats. 18 shots on goal for the Islanders, 23 for the Devils. Again, very low shot outputs as of late. 23 shots, again, is just not enough to beat NHL goaltending enough to win games consistently. Face-off percentages, very close. 48% for the Islanders, 52% for the Devils. Isles are 1 for 1 on the power play. Devils 0 for 3. Islanders with 18 hits. The Devils with 11 hits. Islanders with 21 block shots. The Devils with 10 block shots. Islanders with 2 giveaways. Devils with 4 giveaways. Islanders with 8 takeaways. Devils with 6 takeaways. And the story of this game essentially is just, there was a team with everything to play for and a team with absolutely nothing to play for. I wasn't expecting much in this game, and nor did I really care. In the pregame with Bryce, Salvador, and Erika, Wachter, Tom Fitzgerald did a pretty lengthy, about 12-minute interview where he talked about a lot of stuff. I know a lot of you guys are out of market and don't get to see that stuff, so check it on the channel. I uploaded that a couple hours ago. You can see the Tom Fitzgerald interview before the game where he talks about this disastrous season, some specific players, and a bunch of other things, areas for improvement and all that type of stuff. I will be doing a video on a in-depth breakdown and my kind of analysis and thoughts on that interview. That'll probably come out tomorrow or sometime this week. There'll be a lot of other stuff coming out this week as well, so keep an eye out for that. But Devils lose a painful one. Definitely check out the Fitzgerald interview for those of you that missed it. Yeah, Devils lose a painful one. There's a lot of questions to be answered in this offseason. It's going to be a long summer. Who's going to be brought back? Who's not going to be brought back? Are we going to go shopping in free agency? Is there going to be any trades? Fitzy's claimed he's going big game hunting. Will he? Will he not? Let me know what you thought about the game in the comments. Anything else? Let me know what you thought about the Fitzgerald interview. What do you think of going into next season? Anything and everything Devils hockey, throw it out there in the comments. And, in the next week or so, I'll be doing a lot of different videos about the season. I'll probably do, some sort of recap show that might be rather lengthy where I go through different points of the season and, maybe my favorite moments, highlights. I'll probably do a Running with the Devils awards segment where I will pick different types of categories and give an award to players based on my thoughts from the season. So just keep your eyes peeled. The next week or two, there will be a lot of stuff coming out about the season heading into the summer, recaps, coaching things, my potential coach watch for me, guys on my list that I'd like to see at least interviewed, guys I'd like to see us potentially explore in free agency. So all that sort of, end of season heading into the summer type stuff. You'll see a ton of videos about that. And yeah, it's just depressing, guys. Cheers. I mean, now I'm to the claw now. I finished my little vodka spritzer there. It's going to be a long one. And then there's going to be some other, I'll put up some other videos. There's a lot of post-game stuff from tonight, being that it's the last game of the season. But check it all out. I will talk to you all so soon. The super giveaway show's coming. That's going to be exciting. Giving away a ton of cool Devils memorabilia, signed stuff, pucks, all kinds of shit. Look out for that. And it's been my pleasure, guys. I really appreciate you guys rocking with me throughout the season. This is the first year I've done this. This channel started my first video was uploaded actually just over a year ago on April 11th, I believe it was. The very first video I ever put up was Luke Hughes, kind of behind the scenes for his NHL debut. The last home game of last season against Buffalo, which was Luke Hughes' first NHL game, his NHL debut. If you haven't seen that, check that out on the channel. That's pretty cool. That's kind of what started this all off. But I appreciate all of you for the comments, the watching, telling friends, anything like that. I appreciate all of you more than you know. It's been a wild ride. Hopefully we can continue to grow this thing and have more and more opportunities and do cool stuff and bring you a lot of cool stuff going forward. I have some interesting things planned for the summer, waiting on to hear from some people for some certain special projects I'm working on. So it should be a very interesting summer with all the free agency and the draft. I'll be active. You're not getting rid of me that quick. But this concludes our final game recap of the season. And what a season it's been. And, wow, it just hurts. But I'll be gathering all my thoughts over the next couple of days, and you'll see a ton of videos come out about end-of-season stuff heading into the summer. So I will talk to you all soon. Throw anything out there in the comments. Share the video with any Devils fans that you think might enjoy it. And I will see you all very soon. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Until next time, friends, let's go Devils.